Here we're looking at an Ibanez Roadstar II bass series from the 80s, mid-80s, 84. Hardware looks original. The nut is not original, which I'll explain in a moment. Fretboard, thoroughly cleaned. Did a little bit of fret leveling. There's some still some little divots. Not so bad that it affects playability, mostly down here on the lower part of the neck, but generally it's pretty good. Very clean, dark piece of rosewood. It's kind of a metallic brown color. Kind of hard to tell. Sometimes it looks like black. We've got lots of playwear, little dents and dings and whatnot that you can see here, especially reflected in the light. Looks like the original bridge. Pickups, very nice. Underneath that cover, they look like a couple of jazz bass pickups next to each other. You kind of get this three-way switch. You get like a series, a parallel, and just one of them. It gives you quite a range of tones. Very loud. They seem pretty hot, very powerful. Actually sound great as far as I'm concerned. These are the original knobs. They come with this little rubber insert on them that was missing, sort of overlay, which I ordered, believe it or not. They were available. So that's nice. I think I didn't change this. I think this guy was still good, the jack. I think it seems to be not original are these strap buttons. That one's a bit of a long, interesting looking chrome deal. The one on the back is kind of a different looking one. Other than that, seems pretty well original. Plays very well, sounds very good. Now, here's the interesting thing. This is now set up as BEAD. So you can see that's a pretty thick cable on there. Just measure that out. See what we got. Right about 1.120, pretty close too. It's a pretty thick string. That gives you a low B. So just like a 5-string bass with a low B, this is basically a 4-string bass with a low B, so B, E, A, D. So earlier I mentioned the nut. So to facilitate that, I changed the nut so I can get the proper width on the slots to accommodate this very thick low B string. So kind of fun, sounds great. Could easily be changed back, regular nut back to EADG if needed. But for now, it is a BEAD bass. And it's pretty great. Let's have a look at the back. So yeah, playwear, you see it there on the edges, scratches, dings and whatnot, but not that bad. The neck's pretty clean. Don't really see any big dents, divots. I mean, a couple tiny little ones here and there, but generally pretty clean, pretty good. Ibanez tuners, Velvet Tune 2, nice name. Let's go to the neck plate. Ibanez C84, March 1984. That's my understanding. Lots of little worming and whatnot, especially in the light. You really see this with the overhead light. Looks pretty good in playing it on stage in a dark club. The body does have this nice carve too. It's kind of I believe it's called a German carve, if I'm correct in that. Kind of gives it a nice look. And sounds good, plays good. It's a good bass.